Hello guys, this is MCA Knight here, and welcome back to this world again. This is part 2 of the Hacker Tools review. So, before we get started on this video, disclaimer, I do not own these expansion pack worlds and modded worlds because I do not want to steal people's ideas of this. So, yeah. I do not steal people's ideas, and I give credit to them, so, yeah. And this is part 2 of this Hacker Tools review video, because if you've seen the first part, you will probably know how insta-killing some of these weapons are, and how fast the Riptide Trident is, because of the enchantments. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the first part, and if you enjoyed the second part of this video, please leave a like. If you don't like it, just dislike it. I probably wouldn't kind of cared if y'all liked it or not. But I only record some of these. I don't record these very often, so because yeah. I used to record like redstone tutorial stuff, but that's ended up being a cancel because of the during Ode Edition, because of the copying thing. So I'm hoping not to be doing that again, so yeah. And plus, this is my only time to do Minecraft reviews right now, so yeah. If you watched the first part, watch the first part first. If you have, just watch the second one. Just continue watching the second one, so yeah. Y'all can tell that this can insta-kill, and insta-kill. Knockback, and possibly use this, and also the trident here can be used as like a getaway, and possibly used as, yeah. And I forgot one more room to review since the first part, because y'all didn't see the whole entire armory yet, because yeah, I didn't show it yet because I was too busy reviewing some of the weapons here. Here's the armory. Here's the sets of armor. I can't even tell if it's the pro or hacker or god one. And there's like different sets of armor and tridents. So if y'all want to get this, this expansion pack / modded world, y'all need to find this. Y'all have to type this on the search bar of the shop, of the Minecraft shop, to find this world if y'all want to fool around on this one. So yeah, without further ado, let's continue finishing the review of this. So on the last video, I got some of the stuff, summoned the Iron Golem and also the Wither, to see if any of these weapons can do any better. Alright, since these two can basically knock back, I don't think doing it on a boss fight will probably do. With this on the boss fight, it's probably gonna take some damage when you melee, but it's probably gonna do a lot of damage when riptiding. And plus, if I do it outside of the base, I'd probably be lost. I would have been so far away and also get lost. So, so I'm gonna throw that down. So, I hate to throw some of the weapons down, but I know they're kind of good. I have to tell you that. But we're gonna have to do with these kinds of stuff. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get some arrows, just in case. Since we have like infinity right here, since we have infinity on this bow, but we don't have infinity on the crossbow, so we're gonna need a stack of arrows for the crossbow. So yeah, and we're gonna have to do the Iron Golem and the Wither outside of here. So yeah, and as you see here, when I'm wearing the God set of netherite armor with all of these enchantments, it took me like a half a heart when I fall down. If I actually fall down all the way down here. Let's go all the way up here and test out the armor of its durability and protection. Alright, let's jump down. 4.5 hearts. You should be fine. If you were not to be able to use this kind of enchantments on this armor, you will probably die. So, if you was to have this world, then you're just going to be having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah. Alright, without further ado, let's just get on to the... Let's get on with the weapon test, shall we? Alright, we're going to test it on an Iron Golem since it has at least 100 HP. Somewhat 100 HP, or 120. So, let's see if it's still one-shots, we move on. The bow one-shots. What about the sword? That one-shots. Let's try the crossbow. And it didn't one-shot, but it went through, so it takes 1, 2. It usually takes like a normal crossbow. Yeah, it's just gonna be a regular crossbow on this. It's just gonna be a regular crossbow. But yes, the piercing of it, it's still going through. If you were in like a huge ambush with a bunch of mobs, you can able to shoot your crossbow. It will go through at least several tons of enemies when you're going like in a straight angle. If all the enemies that you have will go that are in a straight angle, and use your crossbow and shoot at them, they're probably going to go through like what, 20 enemies or higher. So yeah. But it's not going to be the best shot for either the Iron Golem or any of the mobs. But it's only a good advantage of the piercing of some damage on some of the enemies. At least 10 or higher. So, yeah, it depends on of the situation. So, sorry crossbow. But the only two weapons that can actually one-shot it is the sword and the bow, so yeah. And since we already tested out with the Iron Golem, we're gonna test it out on a Wither. So, alright, before we do this, I'm gonna put some effects so I don't end up getting myself killed. Actually get myself killed. So, I'm gonna put like Regeneration 5 in here, and also Resistance, because I do not want to get myself killed on this, so I'm just going to put I'm going to only put 2 effects in here, just Regeneration 5 and Resistance 5. It's probably going to say Resistance and Regeneration 6, I don't know why, but hey, I can take it. So, alright, we're going to do the Wither prep. Alright. We're going to prep for the Wither, and we're going to use the bow. I'm going to be using the bow for this one. We're going to try out the bow. Let's see if it can one-shot a Wither. Come on. That one-shots the Wither. This is like incredible to use. Alright, time for the sword. Alright, sword time. It's going to one-shot with the sword too, but I'm not going to be hoping, but let's find out if it one-shots. Okay. And never mind. He just hit my armor. He just hit my armor. So he died from my armor, so... Okay, I accidentally put the head over there instead of on here. Alright. It's gonna one-shot it with the sword as well, so yeah. Let's go ahead and go on creative real quick. Accidentally got rid of my stake again. And How about we do one more test right here? Let's go to the end. I'm gonna go ahead to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon with one of the weapons. Because I know they both can one-shot, but I'm gonna be testing out one of the weapons. So I'm just gonna go for the bow because it's probably the best weapon to use against a Ender Dragon, but I know it's good to be using it. I know it's good to use the sword on the Ender Dragon as well, but it's just going to be the same thing. So there's probably no purpose of using the sword. So yeah, I'm going to try using the bow on this, because if I use the bow, because I know the Ender Dragon will probably fly around, of course, or just sometimes be over at the spot. So yeah. So there's absolutely no point of me using the sword, so, because it's also going to one-shot as well, so yeah. So yeah. Alright, sword. Alright, let's get on survival, and okay then. Okay. That's what I meant by that. Either the bow or the sword, it's still gonna one-shot. It's still gonna one-shot. Like, no matter what it is, the bow or the sword that has these crazy enchantments, it's still gonna die. Even a wooden sword with these... Even a wooden sword of this with the enchantments like this, the wooden sword with these kinds of enchantments, it's still gonna kill the Ender Dragon. It's still gonna kill the Ender Dragons, no matter what. So, yeah. With all these weapons, some of the weapons that can one-shot and some of them can knock back, like, very far away, it's probably gonna give you, like, somewhat a good advantage of the mobs if you was to have this world. And if you was to do it, if you was to able to do this on your own world, yeah, that's probably going to be some overpowered stuff right there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and head back to here, and this is where we spawn at when you first created the world. So, yeah. And I hope y'all enjoyed this so far. Of course I did, because of the fighting part. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all want to get this world, search up this, Hacker Tools, right here. Just simply type Hacker Tools and on the search bar, and then it will show you like the crazy enchantments on there. So, yeah. If y'all want to get this world, so, yeah. Without further ado, that's all that I have on this review. I hope you guys enjoyed these two videos, the first part and the second part. I hope you enjoyed both of them. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.